Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Farming Sim 19. Today we're going to try and build my farm in real life in the game. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is an overhead view of the farm that I grew up on in southwest Iowa. We are going to try and design it as accurate as I can. Now, there are, I live in a very hilly area in real life, so, and then these fields might not line up and things like that. We're just focusing on the homestead here, not the fields and not the pastures just south of the farmyard right here. Just the farmyard is what we're going to be focusing on. So let's get into it. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, make sure you give Pickle a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already to join the Pickle Jar community. It helps out the channel a ton, and I do really appreciate it. The first thing that we need to do is figure out our little bit of landscaping here. So if I'm looking up at the farmyard, those are pastures, those are horse sheds, the house. Okay. So I need to get an idea for the area that I'm being allocated to build this on. And it looks like it's kind of this area right over here. So we're just going to start right about here. And we are going to, actually, we might... Yeah, no, actually right there. Yeah, that'll do. So we'll start right here, and we'll make the driveway.
I'm gonna hit the beach in the sunshine. Cheap sunglasses looking so right. Hitting the streets in my old man Chevrolet. Looking for a good time and then some. Kick it with my friends in the hot sand. I got a song blasting by the Zach Brown band, yeah. Got a case of cold beer. Ain't gonna last long here. I'll pick my friends up at the pier. They're all like kicking it high, kicking it low, making noise like a big truck show. Raising hell is the way to go. Yeah, we're kicking it fast, kicking it slow, bouncing around like a rodeo. Bad girls wanna rock and roll. Yeah, we're kicking it. Getting the buzz around 3 o'clock, tanning in the bed of my big truck, waiting on the right heat on the barbecue. Big old waves and a clear sky, life's good out here, and I wonder why anybody would ever leave this place. Yeah, the bar at the beach sells margaritas in the neck shelves. Let's all go crazy, baby. We're all like kicking it high, kicking it low, making noise like a big truck show. Raising hell is the way to go. Yeah, we're kicking it fast, kicking it slow, bouncing around like a rodeo. Bad girls wanna rock and roll. Yeah, we're kicking it. Everything's alright. It's a small town summer night. Oh yeah,
my ground, will not back down each time. Time is a struggle, little by little, day by day, I'm trying to juggle. Losing track, no turning back. I'm running through fire, step by step, day by day, burning the wire. Pushed around, nowhere bound, no solid ground. How can I get it right? How can I be strong when all I do comes out wrong? I wanna be a saint, but I ain't. I'm far from. I wanna be brave, I wanna stand tall, but I feel like I'm losing this war. How can I stand my ground but not back down each time? As the days go by, I keep wondering why the struggle never ends. In this endless fight, I'm never right. I can never win, never win. How can I get it right? How can I be strong when all I do comes out wrong? I wanna be a saint, but I ain't. I'm far from. I wanna be brave, I wanna stand tall, but I feel like I'm losing this war. How can I stand my ground but not back down each time? Oh, each time. I'm burning the wire.
Alright guys, that is it for part 1 of the build. Now this is going to be a multi-part series because I'm going to try and make this as detailed as I can and as close to the source material as possible. So let me give you a little rundown. Right there next to that highway, we're going to actually build a nice large lake and a big old cattle pasture. And I am not going to do the terraforming of the land for the hills and stuff. We're going to let the land be the way it is. I'm not going to try and make it like it is in real life because that would be an absolute pain. Then all that will be field, and then you'll come down this way, and it'll be a little right about here. You'll have a little ways back there too. You'll have some more pasture land, a lot more fenced-in area right back there. And then you have the farm. Now scaling is definitely not right or anything. Right here there will be a drive, I should note, so that you'll be able to go right down between here. And these are once again not perfect. They're not really correct. We're gonna have a big pasture right here, and then field behind it. It'll lead to the pastures over there. Field next to it, right over here, and where this barn is right here. So this leads out. It's like the break between pastures and fields. So right down this line. So the field will be all to the right there. Then we have the actual farmhouse. So you pull out onto the road. And you have the main entrance, or I'm not, you know, the house entrance, that is. So you can pull in. This is a lot longer in real life, but, you know, scaling, I did a poor job trying to figure that all out. So then that's a tin shed in real life, but I don't have one for it, so we put that. Then you come over here. This house is definitely not the house that we have, but we're taking a little bit of creative liberty here. Whoa! I forgot. I have superhuman speed on. So we'll just kind of casually walk through. So you got the garage, the actual house, which you can, I believe, go in, looks like. And then a pool back here. This is the main reason I got it, was the pool. I thought was cool. Then you go back this way. This will all be kind of grass. And this is a pasture, and we'll have more paddocks and stuff back here, all the way back here, and all around. And then fields back behind. There's a hay shed that goes right back here. You have this long drive, and then paddocks on either side. And you come back down to the main kind of drive here. This will get filled in with gravel right here as well, all the way over to here. And a little bit of path right back through here will become gravel. This little path right here, probably should widen it up just a little bit more or do something here. But that is another path to be able to get back from the actual house. Here, let me show you. If we get in the truck, we go right back. You'll see what I'm talking about here. Again, scaling is off. This front yard is significantly larger in real life than we have it based here. So that's not quite right. And same with this piece here as well. But we're working with what we've got. So then you run it down this way. And this is the farmyard entrance. So the equipment will enter through there. And I'm not going to be able to fit a paddock in, unfortunately. So right between the road and here, we actually have a paddock in real life that might not be able to fit. I don't think it's going to be able to fit. So we're going to have to take a little creative liberty with that. We have the double silos. And they do have enough room for you to walk through between. Probably should have got them just a little bit closer because it's not quite that much room between them, but there is room. This is all like a junk area for back through here just a little ways where we're going to store a lot of junk. It's like an open concrete slab. Again, more paddocks and fencing and things. Old barn. This is actually all tinned in real life, but I don't have one like that. So this is what it looked like before we tinned the barn. Then you have a little extension on it as well right there. You have the main big barn right here. Now this actually we use to hold animals, but we're going to take a little creative liberty and use it for equipment. This used to be held for studs for the horses, but a little creative liberty, and now we're going to use it for equipment, like I said. Yeah, the farm is coming along pretty well. We're trying to adapt a horse farm, you know, a thoroughbred ranch into a farm. Now, we do farm a lot, you know, in the farm in real life, but it's primarily a horse ranch, so, or a horse farm, whatever you want to consider it. So it's going to take a little creative liberty to get this all figured out. But yeah, we're going to work on that over there. We got all that to do. We got all the detailing here in the farmyard to do. Scaling is off, which is going to bother me, but I've already got this much done into it that I'm not going to work on that any further. And I think that's it. That's going to be it for this one. We will continue this, and we will get this all built to be just like the farm I have in real life. And then we're going to do a series on it, because if I'm putting all that effort into making this place, you better bet we're about to make a series on it. Oh, and this used to be like back in the 1800s. This was or like the early 1900s, I should say. This is where they parked their car. And the house was... So essentially, hold on, before we go, the house I'm taking creative liberty with again, and I'm saying that, oh, we destroyed the house just a little. You know, we destroyed the house that was originally there, and we built a new house at some point. Is what we're going with a pool and all that fancy stuff. But anyways, that's it so far for the farm. For those of you who have seen my farm in real life and videos and stuff, or have a good idea of how it looks, this looks pretty familiar. This looks about right. You know, other than the land terraforming and things like that and scaling, this is a pretty good job so far. That's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I'll see y'all later.